Good morning everyone. It is Tuesday, January the 14th. So I've come back to my old nemesis, this alley, which I actually haven't been to for probably pushing 4 months. So I thought I'd just come and give it a clean for March Madness. It doesn't look too bad, does it really? Little black bag there, little bits and bobs, until we get the usual pile of crap. Yeah, exactly. So there's a bit in these bushes. Might be able to get a lot more of that this time because it's died back a lot since I was coming in here in the late summer and the summer. So my plan is just to give the whole alley a clean today. Make it maybe the last of my March Madness videos. But I think what I'll do first is I'll concentrate on going up and down because all these are closed, and I'm just going to basically pile everything up here. So come along and join me guys for this journey today. Shouldn't be too long a video, as you can see in the bushes. Hopefully I can get into some of that as well while I'm here, and let's get it tidy and make the place look spick and span again. Welcome along. Let's go and do some work. I might have a dig in that later, we'll see. Let's get to what I can get to while I'm here. So yeah, coming here I got about half a bag, over 50 yards. And then I thought I'd make a start on this alley. To say it's not been anywhere for a while. I'm only going to get the worst of it though guys, I'm just going to get the worst of it. I could be here for a month and not dig some of this out. It's really horrific. So and to be honest, I think if I cleaned it down to the ground, I don't think anyone would give a crap. So at the moment Mrs. O is in Los Angeles with my eldest daughter Andrea. They went about 5 days ago. So it's just me and Lauren at home. Let's see if I can get any of this. Problem is it's time as well. I don't want to be here hours. It does frustrate me when I can't really get to it, but I have got to weigh up the fact that no one gives a crap about it apart from me. I just can't get to it, it's too difficult guys. It's going to wind me up, but it's just too difficult. Discretion is the better part of valor here on some of it. I'm going to get what I can get and be happy with what I do. So, where was I? Oh yeah, so Mrs. O's in America with her family, seeing her mum and whatnot, and little baby George and her sisters. Taking Andrea with her, so me and Lauren are home alone. Lauren's at college today, so I'm here on my own. I thought, I'll go and see if I can dig that out. I thought I'd go and do a video for the channel. Right, I'll call that bag full for the moment, it's quite heavy. I'll just do this walking back. There's just absolutely tens of thousands of little bits here. Just a lot of them have just grown into the ground. They've just become one with the soil, which is frustrating. Let me just change this bag guys. Let me just fill this up with that, and that, and then we'll change the bag and we'll put on a fresh one and keep making our way along. That's one bag. I think with these black bags, I'll just put them over the wall. There's no point in me bagging them up. Then I'll get the worst of it. I just don't get that. I really don't get that. You know, ultimately, that's being done by the locals. Some of the locals are just using where they are as a dumping ground. I mean, no one's coming from Chester or Newbury to come and dump their stuff here, are they? That's just mind-boggling, that is. That's utterly mind-boggling. Did I miss that? I did, look. Oh, right, okay, stuck on the tree. So, yeah, so it's me and Lauren at home today. Well, me at home today. And then what I'm doing later is meeting Lauren at Stratford. Because Fulham are playing away to West Ham. It's your West Ham, ain't it? West Ham! So we're going to the match. Come on, Fulham. So, yeah. So, as her college is over that side of London, I just told her to meet me in the food court at Westfield Shopping Centre in Stratford. And then I will leave a little bit later, about 4 o'clock. Get the Lizzie line over to Stratford, and then I'll meet her. Let's just get that really quick. I said I'd meet her in the food court at Stratford, and then we'd go to the ground together. So that's gonna want for a night, isn't it? Since they built the Lizzie line, getting to places like Stratford from where I live is absolute piece of cake. I mean, before I would have had to get a train to Ealing Broadway, Ealing, and then get the Central line across, which wasn't that difficult, but it just took a sort of an hour. Now it takes sort of 35 minutes, and I ain't got to muck around stopping either. Oh dear. This is really buried under this tree, making for hard work. Harder work than I want it to be. Let's sit on the tree a minute. Oh, I've got part of that right in the jacksie. Just a little bit buried in here, guys, which is frustrating. Right, I'll finish this off, guys, and don't make for a great video, me just standing over this. I'll finish it off and I'll catch you in a minute. That was hard work. That's taken me about 10 minutes. I just dug it all out here and having a fight with some of it. Some of it was taking me ages to get to. Obviously that tree's fallen down and now people are using it as a bench to drink on, look. Like this alley wasn't bad enough to start with. They're using it as a bench. I'll let the council know, I think. Just tell them they need to get the, whoever deals with it. I don't know if this would be the Parks Department or not, but anyway, whoever it is, I'll let them know. Just say it needs to go, basically. It needs to go. So, where was I? Right, to be honest, this alley ain't too bad, apart from a few odd spots here and there. Usually the whole alley looks like an eyesore, shall we say. So, by its standards, it's not too bad. A bit in the bushes here, but I don't think I can get to it. I certainly can't get to the back ones. If I'm lucky, push that one out and get that little, oh God, vape. See if I can get that one bottle at least. Come on. Not giving up easy. Got it. There's a couple more in there at the back. I've got zero chance of getting them. Zero chance of getting that. Let's not let it worry you, Jen. Let's not let it defeat you. It's just one of them things. Someone's not had their rubbish picked up. Put it in there before it gets pulled apart by animals or something. Right guys, that's another bag full. I think the worst of the alley's done. I'm quite pleased with that. So ironically, no dumping waste. What they need here is just a camera. Just put a camera at the front. That's about as threatening with a crocodile without any teeth, isn't it? Hey, let's go and dump the bag, guys. Let's dump the bag. Right, I think the trick with some of these bigger black bags is not to worry about bagging them up. I just pile them up here for the mo. Because they're big enough in themselves not to worry about. And then what I'll do with the rest of it is let's just put on a bag and I'll start cutting into this. I should have brought me rake really. I didn't really know what I was getting involved in. Could have just brought my rake and scraped that down a bit, but I'll do what I can with the tongs. Right guys, just before I tackle that final bit, let's do my film review. So let's put up the icon, Lauren. I watched a film the other day, just before Mrs. O went to America actually, called Goodrich. We'll put up the icon. Lauren, icon, Goodrich. Let's crack on with this while I'm talking about the film review. So, this film stars Michael Keaton, who, if you're old enough, he was Batman. I'm Batman. So he actually played Batman again in, well, I think in the Flash movie that came out in 2024. So anyway, he plays basically this guy who owns his own art gallery and it's struggling. So he's sort of at work a lot and he's trying to win some big contracts. His staff are helping him out. But all of a sudden his wife checks herself into like a psychiatric unit, shall we say. So now he's got two children of about 7 and 9 years old. And all of a sudden he has to start doing things that he's never done before. It totally upsets his balance, his life. He has to start taking them to school and making them lunches and all the things that I've done for the last 20 years. So he starts doing the school run and he's just like, it just throws his life out of balance. So basically the story is about a few months of his life which get completely disrupted by this event. And I've got to be honest, when I put it on, I said to Mrs. O, I said, do you want to watch this one? She's like, yeah, okay, we'll watch it. So I wasn't expecting too much out of it, to be honest. I was like, okay, I don't think this one's going to appeal to me. But after it finished, I was really pleased I'd seen it actually. It was a good little story, good fun, entertaining film. I know I've said it 1,000 times, but it was just a good, entertaining film, and that's all I want from a film, to be entertained. So overall, I enjoyed it. I'm going to score it a 7, believe it or not. So if you get a chance to watch it, I mean, we're not talking some action blockbuster here with a massive budget. It's just a very slow-paced film that My tongs are getting gooped up by all this rotting veg. Where was we? Oh yeah, it's a very slow paced film that just has a nice easy story to it. So if you get a chance to watch it, it's not too bad. I don't think you'd regret it, let's put it that way. So the film is called Goodrich. It stars Michael Keaton, who's not playing Batman in it, and if you watch it, enjoy. I'll try and pick up this what I can. Look at it, it's just zillions and zillions of little bits of food waste. I mean, the only good advantage of that is it'll rot, won't it? Food waste will rot. But I really don't get this. I really don't get this. What I also don't get is how quiet the roads are. It's like a Sunday morning. It is about, I ain't got my phone on me. Just left it at home. It is about 11:15 on Tuesday, the 14th of January. All the schools are back. It was very quiet on the road. Very quiet. I thought it'd be busier than this. I'm going to leave some of this, guys, just to rot down a bit. I'll get the biggest bit. I am doing what I call my cross route later in the week, so I might just spin down here from there and just rake it over and get a bag out. Wasn't really expecting this today. Some of that is just absolutely disgusting. I'll leave that to rot away. It'll probably get covered up by more crap before it rots away anyway. The locals here don't seem to worry about making a mess in their own doorstep. Full actually. Let me just change this, put on the last bag, and then I'm going to try and just attack in there a little bit, see what I can get, although it's going to be difficult. I think this is probably as good as I'm going to get it, considering what I've brought with me, considering that I'm probably the only one that gives a crap as well. So let me just change this bag, guys, and we'll get to the last bag. This is going to be a challenge. I don't think I'm going to get much of this. I don't know what the camera is showing you, but these are really, really close together vines. They're really difficult to get to. Go on, Barry! Jesus Christ, Barry Schumacher in the dust truck. Go on, my son! Jesus, old Barry's driving the old dust cart today. Oh my old man's a dustman, he wears dustman's hat. Oh, he was going some. He must be having lessons. If either Barry's nicked it, old Barry Schumacher, or he's giving lessons out at the moment. Wow, he must have gone past about 60 miles an hour. Go on, Barry. Right, let's try this little wave at the moment. I'm just going to dig out what I can, guys. I'm going to dig out what I can, put it in a pile, bag it up, go home. Bob's your uncle. Fanny's your aunt, and all that sort of stuff. Right guys, I've been digging in that. You can still see there's some in there. I just cannot get to it. I've been digging in that for about 20 minutes, believe it or not. 20 minutes, and all I've got is that out of it. I mean, I say, oh, it's better than nothing. It's better than being in there, but I think I'm just going to pick it up and call it a day, guys. It's a little bit of a lost cause, unfortunately. As I said, for the time I'm spending on it, I could go and do an entire street and get 3 or 4 bags. I've done the worst of it, which I'll turn around and show you when I'm done this. I've done the worst of it, without a doubt. As I said, that was just, well, it's grown back a bit, but they're just so condensed. These, I go in for a bit of rubbish and it just, look, I can't get in, or it deflects the tongs, and it's taken me 2 minutes sometimes to get one little bit of rubbish out. So I think I will spend my time better doing something else. Just call this a day for today. But not bad, not bad. I think I've done 5 bags, plus obviously rescued all that other stuff out, and put the alley in some sort of order. Now this might well be my last of my March Madness videos. It might not. I might be able to squeeze another one in. I know at the moment I'd loaded videos. I'd loaded about 9 videos up to about March the 22nd, and I had the one the other day. So that's going to be March the 25th, March the 27th for this one. Yeah, should 31 days in March. Yeah, there'll definitely be another March Madness video then. So yeah, that'll do. That's sort of half a bag, but as you said, it's just taken me over 20 minutes to dig that out. It's just not productive enough, and I'm sure it'll just look like crap again in a few weeks. So I'll call it a day there, guys. I'll call it there. But look, all this front bit's better, much better. Get a couple of little bits extra out of that, and then I would take a picture for the council, but as I said, I've left my phone at home, so I'll manage that one. I have no idea. So just get a little bit more of this if I can. I mean, the overwhelming majority of this will rot down from here. It's just food waste, and it's really gooey food waste as well. So I'm quite happy with that, guys. That's the alley. Certainly looking much better. Not going to complain about it, and I'm going to report that tree that's fallen down as well. Just see if they can get it removed, because it's being used as a bench and just a dumping ground. So guys, that just leaves me to say, put my teeth in, thank you very much for watching. I'm going to go down the West Ham, come watch the mighty Fulham tonight. By the time we watch this video, we'll know the result, won't we, either way. So anyway, thank you for watching again. I hope you're enjoying the March Madness videos, and you know what I'm going to say, don't you? Catch you on the next one. It's only me, guys, I'm back. I forgot to show you the pile of booty. So 5 bags plus what we rescued, so a good tidy pile. I signed off so quick I forgot to show you. So I'm back. So that is the pile of booty just from this little alley, guys. That's a substantial pile. So as I said, I'll say it again, off to West Ham tonight. Come on, Fulham. Catch you on the next one.